Protestant Reformation, as well as the Counter-Reformation, was a very important part of the 16th century. There are many influential figures of the Protestant Reformation, but Martin Luther, Hugh Latimer, and King Henry VIII were some of the most important. The most important figure of the Protestant Reformation was Martin Luther. Martin Luther started the Protestant Reformation in the 1500s, then later was followed by John Calvin. Luther believed that everyone should have a voice in church, which is seen through a letter he wrote to Pope Leo X. Let not those men deceive you who pretend you are the Lord of the world, who will not allow anyone to be a Christian without your authority. Luther attacked the Catholic Church in 1517. The Church's response to this action that Martin Luther performed was very thoughtless and uncaring. This is seen in the ABC Clio article, Council of Trent. And the initial Catholic response was slow and disorganized. This was because the Church saw nothing in the latest protests that differed radically from previous movements, most of which it had either incorporated, such as the followers of St. Francis of Assisi, or successfully destroyed, as it had with many heresies. But Luther proved that they should not have been slow and disorganized. Because of him, we have many other branches of Christianity, such as Baptist, Presbyterian, and Methodist. Like Martin Luther, Hugh Latimer was also an important figure in the Protestant Reformation and Counter-Reformation. He helped mobilize popular opinion to support the Protestant Reformation of the English Church. He worked in the Catholic Church, but believed in Protestant ideas. Hugh Latimer by Richard Niswonger shows some suspected him of believing Protestant ideas. Bishop West of Ely suspected Latimer of harboring Lutheran ideas and in 1525 ordered him to not preach in the university or diocese. Sadly, he was given the death penalty for pleading guilty to having these ideas. King Henry VIII was also an important figure, but used the Protestant Reformation to benefit himself. When the Church would not consent to divorce with his wife, Catherine of Aragon, King Henry established his own Church of England, as well as dissolved Catholic monasteries and took over the Church's wealth. Many thought Henry was abusing his power by doing this, which is seen in A.F. Pollard's book, Henry VIII. It is a singular circumstance that the king who raised the personal power of English monarchy to a height to which it had never been before attained. The most important figure of the Protestant Reformation was Martin Luther, who undoubtedly is the reason the Protestant Reformation happened. Like Martin Luther, Hugh Latimer helped with the Protestant Reformation of the Church by supporting Protestant ideas. Protestant Reformation and Counter-Reformation was helpful for King Henry VIII. He used the changes in the Church as an opportunity to divorce his wife.